Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Glad to have you. In this video I am going to be discussing protective styling, and I figured, why not, being that I have protective styling right now. So yeah, I wanted to come and discuss protective styling with you guys and just give you guys my views on it. So if you guys are interested in seeing me or listening to me discuss my thoughts on protective styling, then just keep watching. Okay, I personally believe that protective styling can be beneficial and is beneficial to people who are natural and people who aren't natural. So if you're relaxed, I think it can benefit you as well, but I feel like it can be beneficial if done correctly. And what I mean by this is, when you're protective styling, you should not forget about your natural hair that is underneath the protective style. So you need to make sure that you are continuing to keep your scalp clean. You need to make sure that you are continuing to moisturize your hair, just things like that. You want to make sure that you are still keeping in mind that your natural hair needs to be maintained. Now, when I'm protective styling, I don't wash and moisturize my hair weekly like I do when my natural hair is out, but when I'm protective styling, I like to moisturize and seal my hair and wash my hair about every 2 weeks. Or what I would do would be just to cleanse my scalp with like a shampoo, rinse that out, and then I would deep condition the length of my hair, and I will only deep condition to where my real hair stops. And I would rinse that out, and then I would go in and moisturize and seal my real hair with one of my favorite moisturizers, something that I know is going to keep my hair moisturized, and an oil to seal all that moisture in. And I would probably take the oil all the way to the length of the hair just to, give it a little extra shine. But that would be how I personally maintain my hair in a protective style. If you guys want to see a video on how I would cleanse my scalp and moisturize my hair while in a protective style, then just let me know down in the comments below and I can do that for you while I have this protective style in. But yeah, you have to make sure that you're still maintaining your real hair underneath the protective style. You can't put a protective style in and just forget about your hair completely. If you put on a wig or do something like this and you leave it in for about 2 months and you just neglect your real hair, and that like defeats the purpose of protective styling, in my opinion. So you want to make sure that you're still maintaining your real hair underneath your protective style. Some different types of protective styles. Let's discuss those. Of course, we have twists. These are Marley twists. I'm going to keep them in hopefully for about 2 months. That's my goal, because I am trying to give my hair a break, and that's the benefit of protective styling. Protective styling helps you to not have to manipulate your hair as much as you would normally do if you were not protective styling, if your hair was out. Like, for instance, I wash my hair weekly when I'm not protective styling versus every 2 weeks when I'm protective styling. And in the mornings, I don't have to do much to my hair while it's in the protective style, because when I get up, normally I just sleep with it like this. I already have a ponytail holder on there, and I just put a bonnet on top of my head and go to sleep, and then the next day I just take the bonnet off, and that's it. I don't do anything else to my hair. So by me not touching my hair and manipulating it, I'm preventing any unnecessary breakage, and I'm just letting my hair do its thing. And I've noticed that being natural in my hair, it benefits more so from me not touching it as much. Like if I do a style and I don't touch it for that whole week, my hair is fine. And protective styling helps me to keep my hands out of my hair. It keeps me from manipulating my hair. So that's the benefit of protective styling. But yeah, back to the different types of protective styles you can do. You have twists you can do braids, you can do sew-ins, wigs. I would recommend that if you're doing a sew-in, to do a sew-in with a closure or a sew-in with a frontal or something like that. Unless it's like curly hair or something, and you could just blend that. But to keep you from putting heat in your hair. When I used to do sew-ins with leave out, I used to flat iron the hair so it'll blend more with the sew-in, and I ended up having heat damage. That was before I went natural. So after I went natural, I would get sew-ins with a closure instead of doing leave outs to prevent my hair from getting heat damage. Other protective styles include styles you can do on your natural hair. You don't have to necessarily add any weave or extensions to your hair for it to be considered a protective style. You can do twists on your natural hair if you're okay with that look, or if you like the look of that. You can do like mini twists on your natural hair. You can braid your natural hair up and just wear it in braids if that's what you want to do. Even styles where you just pull your hair back and don't have to touch it for that week, that's a protective style. Like if you want to do a sleek bun, or you know, a high bun or a top knot or something like that. Something that will allow you to not manipulate your hair over and over again can be considered a protective style. And like I said, you don't have to necessarily have extensions or weave or anything of the sort for it to be considered a protective style. Things to watch out for with protective styling are too much tension, or it being too tight or too heavy and like pulling at your hair, because the whole point in protective styling is to protect your hair. So of course you want to keep your edges and you want to keep your hair. You don't want it falling out, you don't want it breaking, you don't want it to be ripped out of your head. So keep that in mind. You don't want your braids to be too tight. You don't want your braids or your twists or whatever to be causing too much tension to your scalp. You want to make sure that it is an actual protective style. Also, before beginning a protective style, I personally like to make sure my hair is thoroughly cleansed and moisturized before I install a protective style. Just to make sure my hair is strong enough to withstand, you know, the tension and the braiding and twisting or whatever is being put onto it. So what I do to prep for a protective style is I do my regular wash day routine pretty much. I'll link that up above if anybody's interested. But I like to add a protein treatment into it. I'll shampoo and detangle my hair, and I'll do a protein treatment, or at least use some type of conditioner that has protein in it as well. Before I installed this style, I used the Meal Organics Babasu oil deep conditioner because it has protein in it, but it also is moisturizing. So I use that deep conditioner to prep my hair for the protective style, and then I wanted to make sure that I stretched my hair properly because I wasn't doing it myself. So I wanted to make sure that the person that was doing my hair was dealing with adequately stretched and detangled hair, because I didn't want her to cause unnecessary breakage to my hair. So I made sure that after I did my deep conditioning and protein treatment to my hair, I moisturized. I used a leave-in conditioner to moisturize my hair, and then I blow dry my hair out to stretch it so that she could more easily maneuver through my hair. And then I sealed it with an oil and I braided it up so that it would stay stretched and stay detangled. So that's another thing. I think you should make sure that your hair is thoroughly detangled. That way, whoever is styling your hair isn't just ripping through your hair, because no one is going to be as gentle and cautious with your hair as you are. So you want to make sure you're doing everything possible on your end to prevent any unnecessary breakage or snagging or anything like that. So I would recommend making sure that your hair is thoroughly detangled, especially if you're letting someone else do your hair and you're not doing it yourself. I would make sure my hair was thoroughly detangled, and I would stretch the hair before going to get the style installed into the hair. But yeah, I think that is the gist of what I wanted to discuss with you guys regarding protective styling. If there's anything else you would like to add or mention, you can leave that down in the comment section below for myself and other people to see. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.